I got these thoughts in my head and it's meaningful to me. And so since it's meaningful to me, I'm assuming that it's meaningful to you because we always do the thing that's in each other's best interest. Do we not? Do we not? How many of you guys, if you had to do it all over again, because again, I'm paying attention to this whole Jess Hilarious, Tia Mowry thing. I see Jeezy is going through it. Shout out to Jeezy. Shout out to Mr. 17.5. He going through it. I hear Jeannie Ma is trying to challenge the prenup. I'm going to read the super chat shortly. I hear Jeannie Ma is trying to challenge the prenup and say that Jeezy gave her a prenup and she didn't even read it before she signed it. How many fellas in the chat today that's watching right now, if they had to do it differently, would do it all over again? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. How many of my fellas, and I don't care if you're married, I don't care if you're divorced, I don't care if you got kids, if you're single, how many of my fellas that is watching this right now during the beginning of this live stream, if they had to do it all over again, they would remix it. They would do some things differently in their life. And I know that we live in an era where people say, oh, I wouldn't do anything different because who I am and what I went through made me who I am today. That's bull. That is 100% bull. How many of y'all would do it differently? I'm looking in the chat. No, that's not true. It's not true, Mango. Said, draw me back to the 11th grade. Messi says, not reading is not an excuse. Definitely would. Said, Thorax, you would do it all over again in a heartbeat. Daryl reacts. Yeah, man. You know what the problem with life is? The problem with life is that we don't get to live 1,000 years old. So for some of y'all, by the time that you get done paying child support and the kid turn 18 and you still got to tie yourself to that baby mama for the rest of your life through the child, a lot of the core of what it was that you were to be is already passed you by. A lot of y'all are doing things right now that you gonna absolutely resent the future you. The future you is gonna resent the past you for some of the decisions that you're making right now. I guarantee you. There's people watching this right now in 2024 and you think you're living in the future, but you're not. You're already living in the past. Every second, every minute that passed you by, you already living in the past. And I've been beaten into your head every day. Listen, when you decide to pick somebody that you want to align yourself with, and I'm not just talking about your spouse, I'm not just talking about the person that you're going to sleep next to, I'm not talking about the chick that you're going to bust down. When you decide to align yourself with people, I'm also talking about your friends, your family, the people that you spend around every day, the stuff that you see inside of your algorithm, the chick that you DM'd. When you decide that you want to spend your time with somebody, I'm also talking about the people that you think is close to you right now that's going to stab you in your back. It's the chick that you laying next to that told you that she loved you. Look, some of y'all going to get off this live stream and you going to go and bust somebody down. It may be your wife. It may just be a chick that you in a relationship with. It may be a late night thing where you hit them with the, hey, what's up? What you doing? Hey, what up, though? LOL, whatever it is with the face emoji. Some of y'all are going to kick it with a chick right now, tonight, after this live stream. You may even have me on the big screen. You may be laying next to her right now. And she is going to be, and not everybody, I'm not talking to all of y'all, so listen. Ladies, I need y'all to stop being so fucking offended. Just because I give a narrative or a statement don't mean that it necessarily apply to you. Let me preface this by really giving all of my context because I'm so sick of y'all. When I say don't be or don't date a single baby mama, never ever do it, I may be speaking to a certain demographic of women that have been living their life egregiously for a long time. And then you will come in with your stupid ass comment talking about, well, I was widowed. Well, obviously we're not talking to your big head ass. And the fact that you even felt compelled to even talk to us about what your personal anecdotal situation is, as though that's meaningful to us speaking to the general public, you think that that's relevant. We know you an anomaly. You know you an anomaly. What are you even typing for? Or did that guy that you saying that you widowed from really just off himself because he was sick of listening to you. The fact that you felt compelled to put that in the chat, or the fact that you felt compelled to put that in the comment, whether it be right here on this channel or on some Instagram clip that I later clip up, shows me that you still one of the unruly ones that probably shouldn't. Listen, just because you widowed don't mean that that man wasn't going to eventually try to get himself away from you in the first place. You're not an anomaly. You think that just because you widowed that we don't know that you was causing hell for a dude that you was laying next to, and that dude probably decided to take a shortcut? You're not an anomaly. Listen, we don't care about your anecdotal experience, because if the shoe didn't fit, then you wouldn't be trying to put it on your feet, your ashy big feet. Stop acting like we care about your personal situation. In a general sense, we know what's right and what's wrong. And if it applies, then put it on. And if it don't, then let it fly. And some of y'all keep on letting it fly, then it applies. It applies. Some of y'all are sleeping with the enemy right now. And it don't look like the enemy, and she not even presenting herself as the enemy. And guess what? She don't even know she the enemy. Some of them don't even know that they the enemy. Did you know that? They genuinely believe that they love you, but they don't, because it's conditional. They genuinely in their heart and everything that's in their soul, they believe that they love you when they don't. You know how I know that they don't? Because when shit get rough, they gonna be on that boat that's like, uh-oh, where's the life raft at? Let me monkey branch. I kept something just in my back pocket just in case. You know, when I tell y'all, hey, relationships are not 50-50, it's not 100-0, it's 100-100. When I say that, I'm saying it in every sense of the word. The very idea that she got a nigga in her back pocket just in case something happened mean that she not giving you or her. She not giving 100. She not giving 120%. Listen, anything less than 100% is unacceptable. For men that are winning, for men that are living, for men that's going to become, that's not even what they going to become yet. Anything less than 100% is unacceptable. When I say you need to give 100, I'm not talking about philosophically you giving 50%, he give 50%. That's not what we're talking about, right? We can break down that context, because I need everything from you. I need your soul. I need you to put your heart into it. I need you to put your mind into it. I need you to be fully invested in everything that we got going on. Because if you got somebody that's in your back pocket, if you just so happen to get another bank account just in case something ever happened, that means you ain't really buying in. You ain't really invested. You're not really there. You operating under duress. You're not really here for me. You here for what it is that I can do for you right now. And then when the opportunity presents itself for you to level up, you're going to take it. Without even thinking twice about it. You cutthroat. You more cutthroat in your relationship than you are in your business life. You will go to work every day and then you will absolutely agonize over the possibility of leaving that job and that position because it means so much to you. What about my manager? What is he going to do without me? This company, you really believe that the company is going to fail if you just so happen to decide to take another job. My colleagues, my friends, my family, I've built up a relationship with these people. I want to make sure that I leave on good terms. You want to make sure you leave on good terms just in case you have to double back to your position, but you will fuck up everything on your way out the door when it comes to the relationship and the person that's the most meaningful to you that you laying right next to.